make you move your head. Tell shorty slightly, lace hips now. Shawty wanna slide at the crib. Tell shorty slightly, lace hips now. Slide, baby, slide. Hey, back it up now. Just slide with me. Hey, hey.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak. Yo, the story arc if it don't involve no matriarch. Some mothers work from the ground up, they craft in air like ATR with the butterfly sleeves. Naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako ay makatabulok na sistema. Kurakot sa pera bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are you?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Raptors. For the Portland Trailblazers, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Raptors, Blazers, only here on 2K Sports. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Poeltl in at the center position. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Barnes from outside the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Grant the pass to Lillard. Here's Thibault. Good D by Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Launches a three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got the first basket of the game for Toronto. Passes it to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Barnes outside. Back to VanVleet. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bucket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Misses off the left iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Anunoby passes to Purtle. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Simon. And that one goes long. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That gives them the lead.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Lillard against VanVleet. And the pass to Barnes. Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Purtle. For 3, VanVleet. And again, Toronto no luck. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Thibault, and he jams it with authority.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up. Moving the ball to the open man.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they get it. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Here is Lillard. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Tries it from 9. Nurkic with the block.
When Nurkic blocks shots, you feel it. An impactful defender.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Reddish is checked in. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Off target with the jump hook.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Toronto trailing. Now here's Barnes. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Now, here's Lillard. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Barnes kicks to Trent. Achua, the pass to Barnes. And here is Van Vliet. Trent outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Trent hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lillard with it. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Reddish with the slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Trent outside. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto no luck. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. It's tipped. Young with the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in.
Trendon Watford.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Trent. A second chance effort. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Here's Watford. Here's Sharp. Barnes grabs the miss. 1:12 left to play in the first. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
and after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Trent outside. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Boucher. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 on the shot clock. VanVleet passes to Trent. And the Raptors miss again. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That puts them in the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Trent outside. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Using his defense to generate his offense. Lillard just taking over all by himself.
Now VanVleet. Here's Boucher. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Portland out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here's Lillard. Siakam is out there with Pirtle. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Trent in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Throw good, Simons.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
And Simons drops them both. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels. Great strength from Jakob Poeltl, able to take the hit and still score. Impressive.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland.
One shot.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now, here's Simon. Shoots over VanVleet. That one off the back iron and out. Raptors trail by 8. And here's Trent. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Trent's got 6.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
his team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Van Vliet against Simon. Passes it to Thibault. Pocket 6. Here's Grant. Portland again missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. The shot that time not on target. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity, and Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That hit on Nurkic, it wasn't enough to prevent him from scoring. He's such a strong player.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Trent. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Simons finds Reddish. Back to Simons. Pass to Reddish. Now, here's Thibault. And there's the pass to Grant. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Grant. Raptors trail by 6. Siakam's shot is off. Now, here's Thibault. Three-pointers, Simons. It's rebounded by Anunoby. To the paint. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for Gary Trent Jr.
The court awareness from Fred. He knows angles so well.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for Trent. Good on the second free throw.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Anunoby, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Thibault, the pass to Grant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stones unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
First free throw is good.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Watford's checked in, and it's Little in for Matisse Thybulle. And he can't hit the second. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. And Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Barnes after Nasir Little's bucket. Second chance shot, and it's Barnes getting it to go.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Here's Grant. And it's Little atop the key. And the dunk by Grant.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Raptors trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Anunoby. D right on him. Van Vliet wide open. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
The Trailblazers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That free throw missing. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
He hits the second from the line. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. 11-point game. Passes to Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Van Vliet on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Now here's Little. Down low, and stolen by Achua. Anunoby against Lillard. Anunoby, good.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
Now the pass to Sharp. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Now, here's Boucher. Defense is right there. Trailblazers leading by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 12 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Lillard missing. Anunoby with it. Here's Van Vliet, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Now into the lineups for your Raptors. Koloko.
One second left, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully, we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not too much for them. What's been the difference in the game?
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Please give a big round of
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Portland leading by 9. On the court for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Yep, that one goes in there. Thibault's got his second bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Here's Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
And great, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
First one falls for him.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
And so VanVleet nails both of them.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Now here's Simons. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Nurkic up top. Shot clock at 6.
A big body to slow down. Nurkic is a handful to stop.
First team foul.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
To the inside, Anunoby, and it's blocked. Siakam against Grant. Yep, it counts. Grant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Barnes. Great D that time from Nurkic. Simons against Anunoby. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance. His reach, he can overwhelm you.
The Raptors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers pretty well. Trent checked in for the Raptors.
One shot.
One shot. One shot.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Inside from down low. Portland again missing. Raptors trail by 7. It's Trent on the wing. The second effort. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Nurkic in the post. Hurdles there. Portland no good that time either.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. VanVleet outside. Trent outside. Here he goes. Some solid defense from Grant. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard outside. Thybulle on the wing. The pass to Grant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 10. Poeltl inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. And there it is for him. Poeltl's got 5.
You can count on Poeltl to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Grant. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anfernee Simons. Now here's Little. They need this one. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. Poeltl kicks to Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
The first one falls.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. So he gets them both. Portland leading. Passes it to Reddish. And here's Sharp. Lillard outside. Here's Sharp. 12 points for him. Pass to Eubanks. Knocked away. Poeltl with the steal. Now Van Vliet. He has 6. Down deep, Trent. Eubanks grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Lillard scanning the floor. Back to Reddish. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Achua. Yes, and the foul. Nasir Little picks one up.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Toronto making a change here. Anunoby's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Watford's checked in. That one misses for Achua. Portland trailing here. Here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
Portland, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Reddish.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Poeltl. 5 points in the game. Trent, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Poeltl. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Poeltl's got 7.
Just what you expect from Poeltl inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Here's the pass to Little for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Anunoby passes to Trent. Good job in the low post.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Lillard, the pass to Reddish. Back to Lillard. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Off target from outside. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Now here is Poeltl. He's got 7. Pass to Boucher. Trent outside. Passes to Poeltl. Fires from deep. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Anunoby now top of the key. And the shot goes down. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
That's a 2 from Simons. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Trailblazers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Grant outside. And to Lillard. Clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors leading by 4. Pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can hit you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the first one drops.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Both good from the line that time.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
With our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's Toronto. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Back to Lillard. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Dishes it to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in. Barnes hits them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lillard, the pass to Grant to stop the run. Nurkic trying to get open. No good from Grant. Toronto leading by 10. Anunoby with it. And he banks in the layup. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Grant. Doesn't go for it. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Simons against Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. No good there. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Thibault on the wing, covered by Barnes. Kicks it out to Grant. The 3. The Trailblazers rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Over Thibault. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Pass to Anunoby. Dish now to Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Pass to Grant. Back to Thibault. Pass to Grant. He dishes it to Lillard. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Lillard missing. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Pirtle, he is checked in for the Raptors. That's good from Anunoby.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken.
Trailblazers trail by 13. On the wing. Here's Simons. Portland no good that time either. Barnes passes to Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
To the middle, to halt the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's
clearly foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Matisse Thybulle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thybulle. Toronto with the ball. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 4th personal.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down by 15. Simons finds Grant. Here's Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Idle for three. Here's Nurkic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Once Nurkic gets established, the D must foul him. Great work earning the whistle there.
Jusuf Nurkic taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. No good on the three. Siakam against Grant. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for OG Anunoby.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And here's Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Van Vliet against Nurkic. Van Vliet outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my vertical.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Mystics in this one as they go up against the Connecticut Sun. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Well, small ball is all the rage, but can you win playing a bigger style, Tim?
Absolutely. I mean, we saw Las Vegas go super big, and they had the best record in the league back-to-back years. Both of those teams, they finished last in three-point shots attempted.
While I do agree with you, Tim, keep in mind those Aces teams had an MVP and Asia Wilson. So, sure, you can win by playing big. However, you always need talent.
What a willing distributor. Hayes has an uncanny ability to find open teammates.
Pass to Sykes. Five to shoot. Back to Atkins. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Sun. About 1 minute played here so far in the first. And here's Heidemann. Pass to Bonner. Shoots over Deladon. Bonner's shot is good.
With a balanced offensive attack, Bonner embraces mid-range opportunities because she'll take what the defense gives her.
Now here's Atkins. Sykes outside. Kicks it out to Deladon. Offline with the three. The Sun on offense.
Well, with how good the Mystics have been lately, it's kind of hard to believe that they really struggled over the years. From 2003 to 2016, Washington didn't win a single playoff series for 14 straight seasons.
Now here is Atkins.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Cloud left side. Fires from deep. Allen with the rebound. Despite a lot of losing over the years, Washington still had incredible support.
Yeah, you got to give it up for these fans. The Mystics led the league in attendance 10 of their first 14 seasons. And, of course, those fans have been rewarded. What a run Washington has had of late. A lot of success.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Hayes. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Back to Cloud. To halt the run. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
Outside Hayes. Heedman. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Hayes. Bonner to the inside. Thomas, no good. The Mystics trailing. Here's Atkins. The second chance effort. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact. She'll shoot two.
Well, Ariel Atkins can do a lot for a team offensively, but she is also a very talented defender. She does a great job forcing turnovers and putting pressure on opposing shooters.
No good on the free throw.
In a 2021 survey of the WNBA's 12 general managers, Ariel Atkins was voted as the most underrated player in the league.
And she sinks the second. Here's Harris. Pass to Carrington. Over Atkins. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you see the rebounding numbers going up for Carrington, and I'll tell you what else is. Her aggressiveness.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Atkins. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Second shot opportunity. She knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together, and they may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did she get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think she got it off in time. The replay, it leaves little doubt.
But certainly, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Absolutely. Let's get these calls right in our game.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
Good thing we have the replay to go to. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want to get every call right. Glad we were able to review that one.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Sun on top. They lead by 3. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Pass to Sykes. Walker Kimbrough. Over the last few seasons, the average salary of WNBA players has significantly risen.
The average salary in 2022, it's more than the maximum salary in 2017, just 5 years earlier, which is a great sign for the league.
That's key for many reasons. The less players that go overseas, the less injuries we will see. And that starts with salaries in the WNBA.
Well, it's just so difficult for second-round picks to make teams. But Carrington did exactly that. A strong competitor who comes from a family of athletes.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, how about this, guys? Carrington's high school coach, it was her mom.
Yeah, can you imagine those timeout huddles? But her mom, a great athlete as well, running track in college. Her dad played pro football at the safety position, starting the big game 1 year. Her brother, a football player, too. So Dejanay comes from a family that competes.
She makes 1 of 2 that time.
Continuing to work on her game from the line, Carrington brings great intensity for her team.
Sykes, Bonner defending. Up top, Walker Kimbrough. Cloud. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Harris. Misses off the left iron.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Nelson Adota. Here's Harris. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stolen by Walker Kimbrough. And pushing it up, here's Washington. Natasha Cloud from outside evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Nelson Adota. Now Hayes. And here's Harris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Hawkins. And the layup falls.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
And how about the rack attack on the Mobile One drive?
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Harris, she's covered by Cloud.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Harris. She's covered closely. And out of bounds, Mystics will take it.
Mystics ball. Checking in from their side. Rebecca Allen. Natisha Heidemann.
The Mystics leading. Now Walker Kimbrough. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Cloud from past the arc. And another 3 for Washington.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Allen. Hayes with it. Floats one, and she sinks the layup.
Dynamic in the 2-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the D pay. For the first 10 seasons of her career, Tiffany Hayes played for the Atlanta Dream. It was an up-and-down decade for the Dream.
Here's Cloud. 9 points in the game. Basket counts.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And here's Heidemann. Bonner outside. 4 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range. So it's Washington now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Inside. And the basket by Deladon.
Well, with her 6'5" height and strength, Deladon, she's more than a scorer. She can take a hit and pour it in.
Allen, she's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Now Heidemann. Knocks it loose. Allen with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Nelson Adota. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trips the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, teams first.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Shooting for your Connecticut Sun, Olivia Nelson Odota. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Mystics making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. A pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mystics ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from Cloud.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway.
Looking back to the last decade, the 2010s, it was an up and down 10 seasons for the Connecticut Sun, winning 1 playoff round in the first 7 years of the 2010s.
Now here is Sykes. She's covered by Allen. And for Connecticut in the 2010s, they were really good in the back half of the decade.
Yeah, 20-plus wins in the final 3 years of the 2010s, culminating with the finals appearance in 2019. The Sun franchise is really turning things around.
First one falls for her.
Well, Brittany Sykes is a rare breed in the current WNBA. She's a 5'9" shooting guard who barely takes any threes and rather relies more on the mid-range.
Both good at the line. And another thing that makes Brittany Sykes different, her defense. You gotta love it.
Arguably, she's in the conversation for the top guard defender in the league. Sykes is the rare defense-first player. Racks up steals, and Brittany plays with just incredible intensity.
And that one is good. Heidemann. Here's the Mystics with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Outside Atkins. Pass to Sykes. Clock at 6. And she was fouled on the way up. Throws for her.
Second personal foul.
It's on Allen. All right, talking specifically about guards here. Who do you guys think is the best defender in the backcourt?
I'm going with Ariel Atkins. She's an all-defensive member in every WNBA season she's played in, and she plays with incredible effort and intelligence on the defensive end. She's a player that never gets tired.
Atkins is great, but I'll go with Brittany Sykes. Tremendous length, basketball IQ. Most importantly, every night, Sykes leaves it all out on the floor.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, when we talk about the best teams in Sun history, I think that 2019 squad comes up first, going 23-11 in the regular season and then reaching the WNBA Finals.
That one is no good. For the Sun in 2019, they got so close to their first championship.
Yeah, Blake, they lost to Washington in the finals. That series going the full 5 games. Still, that 2019 team has a special place in the heart of Connecticut fans. And players like Jonquel Jones, Courtney Williams, Alyssa Thomas, just a talented group that they still love in Connecticut.
Now here is Atkins. Now here is Sykes. Cloud inside. Lets it fly. The Mystics rebound. Deladon, no good. Connecticut trailing. Pass to Heidemann. Allen. Here's Heidemann.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's over Cloud. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
And she just keeps on scoring. Cloud has become a real threat to have big nights. Hard to stop.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Thomas. Here's Allen. She's guarded by Sykes. Now here's Allen. She's tightly guarded. Tries again. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Shots next.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
Two shots. Max on the first.
She misses the free throw.
Well, you look back at the 2019 Mystics team, and they certainly etched their place in history with the WNBA title. The first Washington team to win it all. It all came to fruition after they had a league-best 26-8 record in the regular season.
And she's good on the second. That 2019 Washington team was dominant, setting a league record for offensive rating.
Just about 116 points per 100 possessions, a scoring machine that led the league in shooting. And on the individual side of things, Elena Delle Donne, MVP back in 2019 as well.
Now here's Brown. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Amanda Zawibi with the defensive effort. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Allen. Outside Atkins. The three-pointer is on target.
A player that truly loves to learn. I think it's cool how Atkins is always asking questions because she is all about competing and improving.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. And again, no good by Connecticut. Down low. And that one's good. Hawkins.
Assisted.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on her. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that blew her up and really made that layup possible.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mystics ahead, up by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And here's Connecticut. Pass to Carrington. Here's Bonner. Delle Donne covering. Hayes up top. Carrington with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Bonner. And can't cash in from close range.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Now here's Atkins. And there's the call on Carrington. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul. Substitution for the Mystics, Brittany Sykes.
Here's Delle Donne. And Bonner pulls it down. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. She's guarded by Sykes. And it's Carrington missing. The Mystics leading. Sykes outside. Delle Donne. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. She'll go to the line. And the free throw, no good.
The Elena Delle Donne story, it's just so interesting. She played volleyball in her first year in college. Went to tiny Delaware, over powerhouse Connecticut, a one-of-a-kind star.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul. Shooting for your Connecticut Sun, DeWanna Bonner. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, she made an immediate impact from her first year back in 2009. Bonner won 6th Woman of the Year during her rookie campaign. She also won the WNBA championship with Phoenix.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Delle Donne. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. The shot will not fall. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. Hayes with it. Now Zoe B defending. Pass to Bonner. From about 19 feet. That one a little long.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
An all-around scorer like Delle Donne will take points any way she can get it. Efficient at the line. She's happy to draw that foul.
Shooting for the Mystics, Elena Delle Donne, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Sun making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Bonner. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
I like when Thomas challenges the defense, showing confidence in looking to score and drawing the foul.
Shooting for your Connecticut Sun, Alyssa Thomas, taking 2 shots.
Two.
And that one misses.
Became a WNBA All-Star for the first time in 2017. Thomas has been great for this league.
Good on the second free throw. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Delle Donne. Good D by DeWanna Bonner. Connecticut trailing. Pass to Hayes. Sinks that one from the post.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Deladon outside. Out to the left wing. Sykes. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Cloud. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Her 5th miss in 10 shots from the field. Bonner left side. The Mystics pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Sykes outside. Pass to Zawi B. Cloud inside. Sykes. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Goes back up. Here's Deladon. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
Such a vintage move, and it leads to free throws for Deladon, who is no stranger
Elena
to the line.
Deladon at the line for 2.
And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. And she ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8. And the Sun call time here. Your thoughts, guys?
It's iffy if there's even enough time to get a quick shot and a foul.
Yeah, time is just not on their side, but that's their only hope, so I'm sure they'll give it a shot.
Yeah, they're kind of just thinking, why not at this point?
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Connecticut Sun Dancers.
Here's Bonner. Thomas down low. Covered by Zawi B. Thomas, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Cloud. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
And here's Cloud. So it's the Mystics winning this one easily.
That's the end
and they
of the
came
game.
in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.